Good morning. Today is January the 8th, 2024/05, I think is the video. I think I might have it set up, but they just got a bug that won't stay in it when you're in your video, and the next time you bring it up, it's in the vertical. Why can't it stay in the landscape mode? That's a bug they got in it,
Never even planned to stay in Angeles. Just got caught up in things. Got involved. I'm pregnant, Joe. Steve talked about you so much. I hoped you'd come by. So did I. I hoped you'd come by and see us. God help me, Joe. I hate you for coming to Angeles now.
So I bring it up on my computer, see if it's vertical, landscape mode. If it is, I might go out in the mobile and give you a shot. So I just have to give that a try and see what happens. I clean out my chest of drawers, vacuum it out, spray it for bugs. So
You can now dock your chat, which is absolutely fantastic. We're going to turn that off. And go ahead and close this out. And on your initial setup, there are a couple of things that you're definitely going to want to change. So we're going to go over here to this little gear down in the bottom.
I've done so much. I'm about to go bananas, trying to figure this out. I wish it would stay in a landscape mode. But
support from thousands of people just like you that makes it possible for Caleb's family to give him and all the other kids the best care possible.
Please call the number on your screen. With your gift of just $19 a month, you'll become a part of this extended family.
Your Help the Kids helps other children experience the amazing family-focused care that Shriners Hospitals for Children provides.
And we provide this care for every child, regardless of their family's ability to pay.
Because they're not just doctors and nurses, they're family.
Thank you. Thank you for giving.
Please call the number on your screen right now to give. If operators are busy, hold patiently or give at loveshriners.org right away. Big or small, your gift helps us all.
I'm Sam Aguiar. We're proud of every verdict and settlement we've won because of the difference it's made in our clients' lives.
Call 888-8888.
I've been in chronic pain since 1994. Oral pain medication would make me drowsy. I couldn't function the way I wanted to. I wanted to be the kind of granddad that went to Little League games, taking out a pain specialist. It's more of a family atmosphere.
With the pain pump, the medications are targeted to the specific areas where your pain is. Less medication, fewer side effects, and more effective pain control.
I've been everywhere and tried everything. Taking out a pain specialist got me the relief I was looking for.
Did you realize that if you have
So,
more than 250
I'm hoping I got it
retirement assets, the government
sitting upright.
taxes 40% of it when you go to take it out. And
So-
with our tax rate set to expire in 2025, the taxes you will owe on your 401k could climb even higher. Don't wait until 2025 to see how much Uncle Sam will take of your money. Get a game plan by logging on to TonyWalkerFinancial.com.
So it seemed to be landscape mode.
I am a real customer.
So it seemed to be
Because Brian has
landscape mode.
I know that my furnace is going to perform its best, but if it doesn't, Brian will be here. That's why I do it.
Injured? Great results like these are why so many people in Kentucky infuse and hold.
So I'm gonna unplug it, put my jacket on, and go out in the mobile. So the kitty cats will probably get to me. I got about 69 in the house. So I'm going to turn around back front mode. Okay, got to the front mode. Ah, come on, no. No. Damn you, get up, get up. Come on. Come on, little Blackie. Come on, baby. Man, sorry for that bad word, but little Blackie snuck in. I told you they're little devils. Zoom tight. Zoom tight, Blackie. Look at all these babies. See their babies? They about ate all the dry food. The dry food I had out there, they ate them. I can't go in my automobile unless I get my key. So, what, babies? There's Mama Blackie. So, there's January. So that ain't Mama Blackie. There's Janice. There's Midnight, the black and white cat. There's Panther. So, well, I had a little baby go underneath the car, so maybe I start it up. So, got my plug. I found my iPhone box. It didn't have the cord in it. So I don't know what happened to it. So, oops, I blacked out there. Putting it into the phone holder. So I have to unplug it, then stick it in. So I won't be able to see what I'm filming. So I'm gonna hold it in my lap until I get up there on the road. Hope I ain't running over any baby kitty cats. So, nope, it moved out of the way. So, that's okay. You know, I'm trying. I don't know. So, I got my ding dong bells are ringing. So, but it'll probably be this weekend before I can get one of them phone things. I guess it's gonna come Amazon. The person told me it lives close to me is gonna order it Wednesday, sometime Wednesday. So I got the cable for my iPhone. I got it plugged in. So I will turn on the road and I'm gonna pull over and because it's hard to put it up there, you know, try to see, but so here I'm gonna turn around. I guess it's that way. I don't know. And try it this way and try to hook it up. You know. I gotta look out because these people out here in the county are kind of crazy. Oops, that didn't work with the bungee cord, so but it's gonna be crooked. So I'm gonna have to fix it with this little tiny bungee cord where I can you have to put it out like that. Tie it on to something, but you don't want to do it. I guess I can hold it like that. So, but it's just not doing this thing what I want it to do. So, I'm gonna have to try something else here, you know. Let me try something else. So that's not gonna work. So I don't think that my things are doing too good, but you know, it's just temporary. I'm on a country road in Scott County, Indiana. So can't see the the video from the backside of it when I got in this otter's thing. So you gotta watch this curve here on this road. Cause people out in the country, they drive like bad. You see how it is. The speed limit's out here 55 because Scott County said it costs $28,000 to do a survey. I know Clark County their roads is like it's about 30, 35 miles an hour. But can you see doing 55 on this road and passing somebody? It's impossible. And you see my camera bouncing around. But I look at this video like this. So go up and hit the bell, hit it again to get all notifications, hit the thumbs up to make a donation until I get 50 or whatever it is people on YouTube and subscribers. I won't get anything. You know, I gotta have to take a guess in this 2011. My son talking about I'm turning on Lake Road. That's the back way into Scottsburg. And that brings you out on it. The next intersection at the stop sign would be Leota Road. If you turn right on Leota Road, it'll bring you out by the General Dollar Store. See, you got to slow down here. Because it's impossible doing 55, and you see the side, they got a little gravel. This road should be at least 40 feet, 45 feet, whatever the law requires it in Indiana. But this is Scott County. If you looked at a map of state of Indiana, it shows the county. Scott County is a small county compared to Clark County. So I'm just riding around. I try not to drive over 50 miles a day because I'm lucky if I drive 200 miles in 2 months. You know, first of the month, I go to Walmart, get my 24 packs of Pepsi Zero. So if any of you work for Pepsi or work in the office, tell me Tom Cartwright at 4375 and put them as one of my sponsors because I do drink it. I got the bottle. I can show you in the truck. I got 2 24 packs and a 12 pack. I got to take that 12 pack in since today's the 8th. I went through 12 16-ounce bottles since the 1st. But it does help me out because it don't have sugar in it. I like to hold it in my hand, but you know, they made a law, I know in Indiana and Kentucky, probably other states, that you can't be on your phone calling or texting. If I'm holding my phone, facing it in front of me, would that be a catch-22? But they got some nice homes out here. Got a cornfield on my right. You look at this nice brick home on the left with the upstairs in it. That's pretty nice. Now that guest house here is a classmate of mine named Mike, but I'm not sure. I asked my friend Bobby Baker, who retired from the Army and all that, lives up in Corydon, Indiana. We're coming up on Leota Road. That's a four-way stop sign here. I'm doing 40 miles an hour. See, it's just impossible. This road should be 35. But I've talked to a few people that's on the county council and stuff like that. They say it costs $28,000 for each road. See, my phone's bouncing around. If I have that mount, the person said they would order it for me Wednesday. I think maybe $14, I think. And the phone cord, I know where they got it from. It came from Family Dollar Store, so that's around $10. So I want to thank you, whoever. They must know where I live because it was on the front porch this morning. So I want to thank you, whoever that was, anonymously. They also for that. If you look to your right, you see Scottsburg Airport, which I believe they use ultralights to fly out of there. I've never seen any of those. Ooh, boy. See, that's Scottsburg Airport. And next is the bridge up here where a small kid got ran over. I don't know if that young lady, at the time, she couldn't drive because, the boy ran out in front of her. And we're coming up on the bridge. You see maybe some flowers, and the cross is right here. Just right there. That's where that small boy was killed. I think he was 22 or 20. There's a fishing hole. Scott County puts any fish in it or not, I don't know. I'm not much of a fisherman. So make sure you share it with your friends. Maybe this will help me There's two nice houses over there. I like this gray one. And on the right there, it's Scottsburg City police officer. So I want to thank him for his service. Because I don't know any of them watches YouTube or not, but I'm probably, a few miles. So, everything helps out. There's a stop sign. They got east and west, wake low. To my right, it's West Lake. To my I still crooked. No matter what I do. So I guess this is part of Scottsburg city limits because the speed here is 35 miles an hour. Well, I was going to stop and rearrange that little tiny 4-inch bungee cord. So I can't do that because there's no place to pull over. And I got a GM white pickup truck behind me. So I'm doing 39 miles an hour. I believe there's an Ivy Tech place up here at school or college, whatever you call it. You got the State Highway Department. You got the DMV up on the right up here, which here in Indiana they mostly close on Mondays. They close on holidays. So maybe this is, I don't know if this is Ivory Tech or not. But they got some nice places up here. And on the left there you see is State Highway Garage. And over here on the right, you got Verizon and stuff like that. If you are thinking of moving up this way. Up here. So that makes it a little bit straighter, but you got a Marathon across the road over there. So and to the left of me you got Long John Silver's. There's a Dodge Ram truck in front of me, probably a 1500. So the light's green here in Scottsburg, Indiana, which is about 29-mile marker of I-65, I think. But I don't really take it. So you see they're doing some work up here. So, you know, this is Scottsburg. Here's, on the left, you got Murphy's gas station there. And you see the gas is $2.58. And I know in California, gas is over $4.50 a gallon. I don't see how you people can afford it. So I'm at the Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana. So there's some young guy, I'm gonna say young, he might be old, but you know, this is a pretty nice Walmart up in Scottsburg, Indiana. I know if Bakersfield got any, it'll be probably a bigger Walmart. There's a young lady with a baby all covered up, and she ain't got a jacket on. It's ice cold out here to me. I got 43 up about my speedometer. That is Scott County Ambulance. So I go back out to the stoplight and take a left and show you the fast food restaurants like Subway, Burger King, you know, like that. So but I figure it'd be better if I have that suction cup and sit there and they won't jump around. There's a Scott County Fire Department there on my right, and over here to the right, you see it goat milk stuff, you know, like goat soap and stuff like that. If you're allergic to some of the soaps that you get in your stores, you might want to try some goat soap. If you got a place in your state or county or city where you can buy goat soap, which is softer for your skin. There's a good looking young lady. So, you know, there's jobs all around. If, you know, you're in Clark County, they got Amazon, Ingram, McDonald's, they got all kinds of places you can get a job at. And some hospitals, they're hiring people. If you're a nurse practitioner, and LPNs, you know, nursing homes, we got plenty of nursing homes. So, turn my heat up a little bit. I had it half and half, but my feet's getting cold. So, if you want to make a donation, since I got something set up, I was told if they ordered it Wednesday, I should get it by Friday, or at least Monday. Some stuff comes by UPS, some comes by the post office, it just depends. But I still need a laptop. You saw that one video where I was using my laptop. I was using Tweet and YouTube. It wasn't doing too good. We got an IMI, which is a concrete place where they got concrete trucks where they can bring you some concrete. Let you know, I'm not a police officer. I do not have a scanner in my car. Because Indiana is what they call P25 800 digital scanner. So, they're not cheap. Time you add DMR to it, time you have an NDX something or DXN. So they got a little speed bump, but it's kind of wore down a little bit. About Scottsburg, there it goes bouncing around again. Scottsburg got their own electric company. And like that. I don't know how good 5-0 is up here. I bet they treat me nice, but if you're an a-hole, you'll probably be a bad boy to them. I try to be a good young man. 70 plus years old and a young man, but sometimes I feel like I'm 95 years old. That'd be nice if my son would tell his number 2 brother if he wanted to get rid of his girlfriend and have him move in with me, which that'd be a blankety blank no. I'm still in Scottsburg, Indiana. This is the outskirts of it. It's still the city. And got the sheriff's family, Gooden, I guess you call it. And he got a tow source. He got big tow trucks, road backs, and stuff like that. So, that's something, you look on your right, it's hard to see. It's Lake Point Village. I guess maybe that's assisted living. I'm not sure. But that's okay. I'm back out on the state highway. And we're coming up on 2 of my doctors at Scott County Hospital, which is part of Norton's Hospital out of Louisville. Which, if you look, you can see that nice hospital. I like it. When I always went there to give blood or in the car wreck, they treated me real good. That's Scott County Hospital in Scottsburg, Indiana. And on my left, you got, I almost said arson, but beer goers or whatever they call it. And you got the Scott County Health Department on my left. You see a few of Scott County Sheriff's police cars. This is the main drag here in Scottsburg. So, you got a coin laundromat. You got Mike's Pawn Shop and Jewelry on my left. The Dollar General store on my left. You got a car lot on my right called Elliott Autos and U-Hauls. Right there is a Gooden tow service. So you also got Midnight Wrecker Service. You got Anytime Fitness and stuff like this. Bowling alley, if you like the bowl. They got a Napa store. But that's okay. I can take fast. And if you would go make a turn to the right, it'd take you towards 65. So they're back. So, come on. That Chevy pickup truck making a slow left turn. So, they got Jeffrey Autos on the right. So, you know, on the left here, just past the stop here in Scottsburg, if you want a small town. So this is the square in Scottsburg. The city hall is on the left. So I'm going to turn up here to my right, take one of the country roads back out to, I guess it's Main Street. I don't know, but this is the square. Sheriff's Department. That's where the sheriff lives. Well, that's how they used to do. And, you know, right on the left up here, you got, I say, Ross Movie Theater. On the left, pretty good. And here's the Scottsburg Public Library there. So, never been in that. But remember, you're driving through small towns, obey the speed limit. It says 20 right here. So, you know, you got to be careful. I think this road comes out by the Cell Barn in American Legion. You know, during the summertime, here comes the Smokey the Bear. That's the one I must saw this morning. They got storage places where you could store stuff. So, you know, just watch your speed limit when you come into these small towns. Make sure you got a dash cam for front and back, and it has a GPS that'll show you your speed and your coordinates and all that. So you know, you just be careful driving. I try to be as careful as I can. I done passed the Cell Barn. Well, it's kind of funny, you don't see cars out there, but today's only Tuesday, I think, and on the left, you got the Guard, the Indiana National Guard for Scott County area. On the right there's your farmer's market, which is busy during the summertime. It's a nice place up here in Scott County, Indiana. Here, what they call Lover's Lane. I guess you know why they call it Lover's Lane. Right on my right is an American Legion post. I don't know, 234 I think is what it is. Careful, they got a few of those arms for trains. Some places in Clark and Scott County don't have them. And up to the left side of that stoplight, you got Casey's, where I get my gas. So, a nice motorcycle. I guess it's a Harley. It looked like it got a flat tire. It looked like you got a spare tire to put on it. It looks like a Harley. About a belt-driven Harley? Whatever happened to the chains? Don't they believe in chains? Nice. So I must be getting a little chilly. Just have to be careful up here. People likes to run these stoplights or stop signs. I tell you a little secret I learned a long time ago. You setting something like that, and they got the turn signal to turn right. Don't believe them turn signals. They could be going straight. You turn and stuff like that, and you end up having a wreck. On the left there's a kind of fruit stand, which is too cold to do it. They sell flowers, they sell fruits, watermelons, cantaloupe. There's another storage unit on the left. We're coming up on Scott. See, I told you people's crazy all over. But, you know, I'm doing about 25 miles an hour. But on the left, you they also where they have dirt races. If Jake is going to do it this year or not, I don't know. But he's the owner of Sports Stone Speedway in Clarksville, Indiana. You know, it's a pretty nice dirt track. So I'm going to have to bring it down where I can hold it in my hand. Like this, where the closest I get to my house, you know, I'm gonna have to put it in my lap, but I'm on a state highway. So, and on the left there, you got a cell phone tower. But like I say, cell phones up in the 1 to 2 gigahertz frequency range. Being a ham operator, it's a line of sight. You can ask any ham operator, you know, they got VHF, you know, 144 to 148. Then you got UHF. There's a dollar store right there at Leota Road. And there's a repair shop. And the next place, if you look, they got marble out there to make your counters. I guess they call it signature counters. It says Henryville 7 miles, Jeffersonville 27. I told you I live about 16 miles from Louisville, Kentucky. So, you know, there's some nice farmland out here. I don't know who owns it, but I say that's probably over 20 acres. It's 3:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so California time would be about 12:08, I believe, if I figure in my head. So, you know, they got some pretty nice homes. There's some nice corn over that they grow back there in the summer. And they got there's a nice home there. So there's a piece of farm property there on the left. I said that's probably an old house. And you got like a subdivision back here. Here comes a big 18-wheeler. It looks like it's a diamond. So that's, you know, pretty nice. Some more farmland. Well, I'm going to put it in my lap about 5 miles from my house where I have to make my turn off. So that way you don't know exactly where I live. You know, you're supposed to have safety on YouTube. But, you know, since I kind of out driving around, maybe I need a gas card now. But if the person said they were ordered at Wednesday, that means maybe get it by Friday. It depends on how they would do it. So it just depends. Somebody burned some firewood. I smelled some wood burning. Boy, my right knees are hurting. I got to get in, take my pain medicine. Watch it. Down and kind of slant down a little bit. So I'm coming up on Memphis, so that's that 16-mile marker. So I done passed Underwood. Now I'm coming up on Memphis. And I forget what they call it. So I want to thank you. Go up there and hit that bell. And hit it again. And hit all notifications. Hit the thumbs up. I'm going to pull in this driveway because you're on a country road. You want to make sure you're out of the driveway. So I'm going to put my phone down and put it in park and walk to the mailbox. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, man, I feel... I'm back, nothing in the mailbox. I know some people out here, they get mail every day. So, you know, that's pretty good. Now I'm on my driveway. I ain't got my seatbelt on. I wouldn't think I need it when I'm ding, 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 ding. Here comes Mama Blackie. So I take my phone out of this little auto thing. So I unplug it, then I'm on battery power. Then I unplug the cigarette lighter from my thing that I got going out to my okay, thank you, Kern County Bakersfield scanner. God bless you. I've been telling people about your YouTube channel because I love to listen to scanners. I got what they call a SDS200 base of mobile type. You know, I want to thank you for your YouTube channel because I promote you. There's January. That's Blackie's one of her daughters. There's LB, kind of calico cat. That's another one of her daughters. There's there's three of the babies. You know, that's Pretty Girl's babies. What, baby? Okay, I get you some milk. So I open my trunk. If I figure out how to do it. See, I didn't lie. I told you I'm a Pepsi Zero freak. There's this cat food that I get. You get at Tractor Supply, which is Salisbury, Indiana. So, you know, this is pretty nice. This house is probably 640 square feet. I guess that would be classified as a tiny home. There is the metal shed. There's that tree that blew down a year or so ago. Lucky that Christmas tree was there. That's what saved that shed. You know, it's kind of a mess. There's Pretty Girl, the mama of those 3 tiny babies. And right here, that's where she had her first litter. That's where she had her second set of babies in 2023. But I've been telling, you know, Kern County, Bakersfield Scanner, I know about radio reference. You know, I listen to you, but I guess you're still doing 12 to 12, which my time, I had 3 on to it. That'd be about 3 o'clock in the morning for me. But, well, if you move out of my way where I can get up on the porch, I'm an old man, babies. If I break something, I don't think my son will feed you. Because he gets tired just like I do. As soon as I open the door, you all run in like a bunch of brats. Come on, move. Well, if you let me go in, I'll get you some milk. Come on. What? Come on, move. Move. Move, little blackie. Move. I'm sorry, but you ain't got no business. So, no, 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 no. Oh, the little black one came in. There's Timothy McGee, a cat I got back last year. I stopped, saw him in the road, opened the door. That stupid cat came running in, jumped in my car. But I couldn't tell at the time if it was a tomcat or a female cat. So, come on, baby. I don't want you to get caught in the icebox. So, here's my CB radio, which that's a Cobra. I don't know. There's Rooster. He was raised by roosters when he was a baby. There's John Wayne. And where's Tiger? Oh, there's Tiger. So, put my keys up. What? If you let me take my jacket off, KCB, I do drive safe, but I'm over 70 years old, and I still be careful, and maybe I'm too careful, I guess. So I got bananas I eat. I'm sorry my house looks like a mess. And here, you know, in Indiana, the flies is so bad. I've talked to people that live in Scott County like that. They said they'd never seen flies that bad. Here's a fly trap I put up yesterday. Look at it. Look at that. Look at it. I'm thinking maybe get those bug zappers and to help kill them flies. You know, it's just heck, you know, trying to figure, you know, I've never had that much problems with flies. I've been here 5 to 8 years, somewhere like that, I'm not sure. I went through the USDA to buy my house because it's based on your income. Here's a big picture. I put so much water in it. Then I put milk in it. It makes it probably about 2% milk, I believe. What? Okay, I'll give you some milk. That's probably 3rd gallon in a week. What, Rooster? But anybody's on here, go to Bakerfield Scanner. If you don't live there, you like to listen to police, you can hear it. I thought I had another gallon, so I guess Saturday I buy two more gallons, or maybe Wednesday, because my son decided to want to go to the eye doctor, so because I need to go, because it's been about 3 years and since I got diabetes. You know, you can go every year. I'll probably get jumped on. Come on, little Blackie. If you look here, I got this sugar monitor, I think it's called Freestyle, I think. What? What, Rooster? Hi, Tiger. Hi, John Wayne. Hi, Rooster. The reason I call him Rooster, you want to know, why would you call a cat Rooster? When he's a baby like this little black one, them Rooster took care of him, and when it's time for them to get up and... Come on, Rooster. Time for them to get up in their roost. That little black cat think he's starving to death. But you watch these outside cats. And people ask, come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tiger. Come on, babies. Come on. See, I told you to run in as soon as you open it. There's Blackie. Tomcat. Hello, Tom. Where you been? Oh, where you been, baby? Well, hello, Midnight. Come here, Blackie. What, Midnight? Come here. Come here, Blackie. Come on, baby. Well, when I leave, he'll come back around. There you are. I told you I got cats, but I live out in the country, and that's good. They're good mice catcher. So come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Get out there. Come on, little Blackie. Come on, baby. You done got your belly full? Come on. Come on. But so I hope everybody's having a good, what's today, Monday, Tuesday, 8th? No, it's Tuesday, Monday. So I'm not going to be on there, but I figure I'll show you some of the places up here in Scott County. Get me a banana. So all the kitty cats is fed. There's funny room back there with the female cats. One tomcat. So one tomcat. What? So, can you say hi to these people out there, Socks?
It's expensive and often not covered by basic homeowners insurance. You could pay thousands. Finding a good contractor can be tough. What, this guy doing the job? With a plan from home service.
So, anybody out there, go to Bakersfield Scanner. So, anybody out there, go to Bakersfield Scanner on YouTube. If you like to listen to police, all them people like RD on the scene, Bravo Media, you know, they're not police officers. They're out there to bring you things that the news media don't get out and drive like they do. So I'm letting you know, they're not police officers. They're not firemen. You know. So, anytime you see a police officer or fireman, no matter where you're out, all right, in a restaurant or somewhere, thinking for the service. So, you know, don't forget to thank them. And you got like Bravo Media, I think. They're in Bakersfield. I think maybe it's a husband and wife team. You got Kern County Crime Watchers. It's a family YouTube channel that's run by Roger, Aiden, Roger's daughter who's married to Aiden, and I think Roger's baby. You got A1 Media. He uses a cell phone with Prism monitor, but some of you seen a video where I was setting up and doing it. I had that for YouTube and Twix, I guess you call it. And it just comes up. HDR or graphics card, you know, it won't stream it that good. I can either stream one or both. I like both of them. That way I pick up more subscribers. That way YouTube, I get something out of YouTube. I don't know if it's 50 or what, but I do throw my own sponsor in there, Pepsi Zero Sugar. They're not a sponsor of mine. I've showed you pictures of my yard and like that, and the creek that's in my backyard. And I like to have a Kubota that has a bucket on the front, got the quick connect where you can pull the two handles. You disconnect it real easy, and a backhoe I could use for my ditch, my creek backer, but it's a ditch, but I could dig that out and put more dirt in my yard. And a grappling thing you put on the front of it after you take your bucket up to pick some of those limbs up. And the closest Kubota dealer to me is Jacoby Sells in Salisbury, Indiana, which is about the 9-mile marker. I'm there by I-65. And you all people email me how you do that. You ask what could I use to make my live stream better. I could use a new laptop. If you any computer people that's out there, what socks that live stream. For me to use Prism on my computer, they said I need a gaming computer. It comes to computers, I'm dumb as you know what. And I've seen some on Best Buy, which the closest Best Buy to me is in Clarksville, Indiana. That's about, I think, 4-mile marker or something like that. 6-mile marker, but I've seen some, but they don't tell you what kind of graphics card in it, how much memory, how much is the hard drive is. I like to stream with a good computer where it won't break up. If that tells you anything. So that's something. If you know anything about computers, if you're a live streamer on YouTube, use Prism. Email me or whatever you have to do to let me know what to look for, because I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford it. But if you ship by Amazon, it can go to my post office. Then the post office will put it in a big box. And leave a key inside of my small box. So, that's something, because I like to use a computer where I can live stream with Twitch and YouTube. People say, well, they got Facebook. I said, sorry, I do not like Facebook. Because they violate your First Amendments. I got a friend who shared some news off of a local TV station. It's a news station. And they said it didn't meet their guidelines, which that's what they always says. I won't use Facebook. I don't have Instagram. Maybe I could join Instagram where I could do it, but I had to look on my computer and see if Instagram is part of Prism. So, like I said, go up there and hit that notification bell and hit it again where you get all notifications. Hit the thumbs up. Go to Bakersfield Scanner. I guess they a pretty nice person. I don't know if it's he, she, or who, which that's none of my business. And, you know, if you like to listen to Scanner to pass your time away, but remember, it's California time that comes on at 12 o'clock. I think he stays on up until 12 o'clock midnight California time. When he streams that to Radio Reference, I think he has to pay a fee. If I remember right, I wanted to do that, but I would have to get some cables and run it out of my SDS200 into my computer. You know, like that. I guess I could make that a YouTube channel, but if you like to listen to police, maybe you used to live in Bakersfield, California, if you want to keep up on it, go to Bakersfield Scanner. They'd be glad to have you. And you got A1 Media. He uses a cell phone in his vehicle. You have Bravo Media. I think that's a husband or wife team. Sorry, in case you're not a husband or wife team, but they're sweet people. You know, I listen to the voice. They seem pretty polite. And you got RD on the scene. And those people, A1 Media, Bravo on the Street, Kern County, Crime Watchers, and RD on the scene, they're not police officers. They bring you car wrecks, house fires, police pursuits. Just remember, they're not police officers. They obey the traffic laws. They obey the traffic laws of California. You have one in Indiana, I think around South Bend, Indiana. So you might want to go there if you're in Indiana. So that might be something you want to watch. And I also watch Tractor Time with Tim. Another one is in Indiana. For public profile or for public safety. Him and his girlfriend exposed the corruption in Clark County. Not too much in Scott County. He gets along pretty good with the sheriff. He's having trouble in Kentucky. I think it's Meade County, Kentucky. There are crooked sheriff's department. The jailer is crooked. You need to go for public safety and look at his videos. Subscribe to his channel. Give him the thumbs up. Tell him that I sent you. And tell him that Tom Cartwright 4375 from his YouTube channel told us to come down and watch your YouTube channel. I believe I need 50 subscribers before I get anything from YouTube. That's how come I put the donation, $43.75 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana. You can send money orders, Post Office money orders. You can send a laptop that'll do gaming that got the right graphics card. I guess HDR or maybe. See, I know nothing about computers. I don't know if I can go to Best Buy. They're there to make money. people will tell you lies. I don't know nothing about computers. I wouldn't know what to ask for. You know, you can send that to the mail or through Amazon that deliver it to the post office. And if Texas Angel, if you're on there, man, I can't even spell. My feet's still cold. So I'm using Prison on my cell phone, which I got an iPhone SE. So I want to thank all of you that has come on here. I want to thank KCB Scanner, which that's Bakersfield Scanner in Bakersfield, California. Go to his YouTube channel. Go to RD on the Scene, Kern County Crime Watcher, Bravo Media, because I watch them until the wee hours until I fall asleep. I watch A1 Media. I do watch White T-Shirt Media. I think that's maybe a husband and wife team. You know, they help me pass the time away. When you're 70 plus years old and you got medical problems, high blood pressure, 4 heart attacks, you know, it gets you down. There's things, you know, like I say, I got about an acre of ground. When I first moved in here, I had a push mower. And my doctor says, no push mower. So I tell some of my neighbors, if you know anybody got a riding lawnmower that wants to donate it. And one day I came back home and my neighbor, 2 doors up, had a nice green tractor there. So I brought my car home, walked back up it, maybe that's 300 feet maybe. I said, that's a nice green tractor. He said, you like it? He said, it's yours. He sharpened the blades for me, changed the oil in it. It came from my old lady, 80 years old. So her son asked this guy at the YMCA in Scottsburg if he knew anybody wanted one. He said, I know exactly somebody could use it because he got heart problems. So this guy gave it to him, and he turned around, bought his mom a new John Deere tractor. She was, I guess, about 90 years old and still cutting grass, but she loved to do that. And that John Deere green tractor is probably about a year old. She passed away, and he sold it for about $300. I wish I knew that I could scrape $300 up for it, and that would last a long time. But that John Deere lasts about a year and a half. And one of my neighbors had a Troy built. He wanted $50, and I talked to my other neighbor and his wife. It was given to me, and he aired up the tires. He told me about the carburetor on it, so I had to put a new starter and solenoid on it. It runs like a brand new one, but it has a shut-off valve from the gas tank to the carburetor. If you don't shut that off, gas go into your oil. Then you have gas oil, haha. But I want to thank you all today. I'm gonna go back to YouTube and look on my YouTube channel and look at this video. See how much it was jumping around, how level it was, and do that. But I should get that phone bracket like I want. That's what they told me. They're going to order it Wednesday, so usually 24, 48 hours. It depends what Amazon dealer it's coming from, but so that's something I'm looking forward to. So, but banana's not that tasty, because when I got them the other day, it was kind of green. So it's been setting a few days. So that, very nice. I got some Hot Pockets in there. Anybody who has diabetes and takes that Ozempic. Boy, the baby's in here is in a playful mood. I'm watching The Rifleman on METV. If you got METV. Lucas and his rifle. So I want to thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that notification bell, then hit it again. You get all notifications. That's when I tell everybody, I guess it'd be okay to just hit it once. Like I said, I'm new to it. But I've always hit all notifications where you get all the notifications. So, God bless you. KCV Scanner in Bakersfield, California. You have a safe day up there. Be careful, you and your family. Thank you all. Make a donation. You see it on the comments. Like I say, we got a Sunoco. We got Casey's. Well, I guess Circle K. You got Thornton's. I could do more live stream, but I can do it during the day. At nighttime, when you're out in the country, it's a little bit too dark, so those videos won't be too good. Plus, I can't see too good at night. For my safety and their safety, I stay at home at night. When it rains, I show you with my yard, my side yard, backyard, and some of my front yard, thanks to NDOT. That's Indiana Highway Department. You can look it up when they put I-65 in Indiana. There was no creek in this yard like that. So when they put that in, they had to have a way to get rid of the water. Well, when it rains, it floods the property to the west of me. I wish I could buy it from the guy who owns it. He's a pretty nice older gentleman. And the back 40 he owns. And That's where he rolls his straw for his cows and whatever he has. He's a very nice young man. If any of you know that works for corporate American Family Insurance, I'm dissatisfied with them. One of their drivers hit me a year ago, I guess August 24th of 2022. I got hurt. I still take medicine for the pain. They don't want to pay anything for the pain and suffering. And they don't want to pay for my gummy bears. That's $100+ a month. It's $24.99. You add the 7% sales tax to it. My medical insurance won't cover it because it don't recognize CBD gummy bears as medical. So I paid over $100 out of my pocket. You figure I paid over $1,500. I won't see none of it. You're supposed to get suffer pain and suffering. And the lawyer I got off the TV, and I heard a couple of people told me how good they was. You know, that's word of mouth. It's Isaac and Isaac, also known as a hammer. I was told that, how much you want? I said, $100,000. We'll get it for you. Ha! What a big lie. I'm trying to be honest to people, but comment will come back on them. The highest American Family offer was $6,000. Here's the catch of it. I have to pay Medicaid back. I have to pay my auto insurance back because they pay the first $5,000. Why am I paying them back? That woman who hit me, she should pay it. $6,000 ain't going to cover crap. So I'm getting the shaft. So if you know somebody that works for the corporate office of American Family, you can let me know how I feel. Because my insurance used to be an agent for them. They done the shaft to him. And he had to sue them. And he got quite a bit of money. And he got sugar diabetes now and lost a leg. I feel sorry for this young man. He's also a Mason of Lodge 226 in Charlestown, which my dad was a member. And he took over my dad's job that he had as a Mason. He was a secretary and treasurer. So, and plus my mom, there's socks. So, mom was a grain organist. That's the ladies' part of the Mason. Then you had Job's daughter. That's the daughter of a Mason. So that tells you the kind of family I was raised in. So, to let you know, I believe in treating people good, because that's what God wants you to do. I'm one of God's children. And Trump is one of God's children that God sent us. He sent us Donald Trump, just like he sent us Jesus. Look what they done to Jesus. They put him up on the cross. Look what they trying to do to Trump. You know, some YouTubers, they don't want to talk politics. But you be respectful. It's your rights. No sexual comments. Don't talk bad about on other people's YouTube channels about somebody else's YouTube channel. I try to talk good about YouTube channels. Try to get you to go to their YouTube channels and watch. Like Bakerfield Scanners, RD on the Scene, A1 Media, Kern County Crime Watchers, Bravo Media. They're not police officers. They obey the laws. They bring you stuff that maybe the news media don't get there in time. But I believe that they would buy those videos off of those live streamers. I don't know. That's none of my business. Because they own the copyrights to them. And another video I watched, it comes in Otters Creek, Florida. It's called What the Hells. You know, he brought the corruption Otters Creek some of the town council and the mayor that they had at the time. They got a good mayor and all that. Go to his YouTube channel. He buys storage lockers. But also, the people he talks about, do not send him emails. Do not contact him. Let What the Hell take care of it legal. Because that judge, when they was in court, brought it up. He could be held responsible for what you doing. So don't threaten anybody. Don't call. Be polite. Be polite. Let What the Hell take care of the legal way. Because that judge in the hearing was this woman acting, because that woman was doing pro se. If you all know what pro se, you know what it's all about. In a way, this judge was acting as her lawyer. That is illegal. I guess What the Hell, Jeremy and George, they can ask for another judge, because that is illegal in any state. A judge is supposed to be neutral. But that judge, election time's coming up. And I know Indiana, if you got a complaint about the judge, I think you go to the Supreme Court of Indiana and they got judges and you file your complaints with that. I think every state got something like it. I even think Florida has it. Who controls the lawyers that could spin them or put them on probation, stuff like that. We had a lawyer in Clark County, Indiana. I forgot what his name. He was African American. To me, he was a good lawyer, but he made a few boo-boos. So he lost his license at the time. I don't know if he got it back. So, just be careful. Pay attention. When you're sitting at an intersection or a stoplight, they got the turn signal, either turn left or right. It don't mean they're going to turn. They could go straight ahead. You know who's going to get the blame for it. If you can afford it, get you a dash cam for front and back in case you get hit in the rear end. Make sure that has a GPS. That'll show you speed and your coordinates. So you need to get something like it, because one day it could save you from either a ticket or when you're involved in a wreck. You seen people at a stoplight, somebody runs a stoplight, they put the blame on each other. So if you got a dash cam, it'll show who's right. Because there's this one This guy had a dash cam. He had a light green. He went through it. He hit a police officer van or maybe a U.S. Marshal. So they blamed the other person. That dash cam saved him. That police department or U.S. Marshal had to pay that person a lot of money. And the police officer that made that report, he or she got in trouble. But don't forget to thank the police officers, no matter what state you're in. Thank the fire department, the EMT, and a special thank you to the truck drivers. Look at your automobile, look at your gas station, look at everything you got in your house. Who brings it to you? The truck drivers. You know, the computers, the truck drivers, the TV to take it to the store, the truck drivers. So get to think of them. And you really want to help out people out there, donate to that Wounded Warrior place to help out the Wounded Warriors. And there's another place, but I can't think the name of it. But it was started by Danny Thomas. You know, you could, it's St. Jude, so you could donate to them. And there's another one you could donate. I think it's the Shriners. They help kids out. Which the Shriners is part of the Masons. They help a whole lot of kids out. So you can donate to them. Because God somehow or another will reward you. You helping out His children. You helping the veterans. So that's the Wounded Warriors. Also, I think there's another one called Humanity for Humanity. They built homes for veterans. So that might be something you want to look into. I wish I could, but I don't have the money, so that's something you might want to donate to. But I could use a donation. You know, you got my name, 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana, 47111. If you want to go to Amazon and look up a laptop if you want to look up the gaming laptop that got a good HD graphics card and good memory, and I guess they still got hard drives in it, where I can run Prison live on my computer. Right now, I'm having problems with running tweaks and YouTube. You know, it cuts in and out, so the graphics card I got in my HP won't run it. If you want to donate gift card, if you got a PetSmart in your state, I got a PetSmart in Jeffersonville, Indiana. You can look on a big bag of cat food. You remember Indiana's sales tax is 7% on $1. $1. That's something. And I guess gas cards, like I said, I got a Sunoco. I got Circle K, which is Shell, and I got a Marathon. I got Shell. You know, like I said, this is the second video I've done in my car. The one I loaded up this morning, I couldn't get that to do the landscape mode. I wish Prison somehow, once you use that landscape mode, to lock it in until you change it. That's the only bug that I see with Prison on a mobile phone. That's the only thing that I see wrong. And you can't live stream Facebook or Twix. You can only do YouTube or Twix, but I love YouTube. They have helped me out a lot. My first or second video was on my 92 Ford Ranger. I asked for a donation of $3,000. Disregard that donation. Because I traded that in on my 2011 Toyota. I traded in my John Deere tractor that died on me because he could use the parts. I gave him the $1,400 that we got the stimulus check and paid $50 a month on it. So you can make a donation like that. I got a Walmart. I think Walmart got I think I said it was a Murphy's. You know, if you want to do that. But like I say, you know, I need more for my vehicle, which I was told, but I just have to wait until I get that black mount that got the arm, and it showed in the video you can change it. That way I can see what you're seeing. So that'll help me out. They supposed to order it Wednesday. What time Wednesday, I don't know. So usually you got 24 to 48 hours for them delivered. But it depends if it comes by the post office or UPS or FedEx. But if it's small stuff they order, it'll come by UPS. But since what I got, it's coming probably by Pony Express. If they don't deliver it to the wrong address. I'm going to use this for fiction. Say you live number 1 on the west side. Then on the east side, there's a number 1, but 2 different people, 2 different houses. Number 1 on the west side was built in the 40s. The one on the east side was built the 60s or 70s. How the post office got it mixed up, but I had this good mail lady, she retired. She knew which side was east and west. Then her daughter took it over, and she finally realized the mistake she made. So I guess I had to put a better house numbers up on my house. So that's okay. That's my fault. It didn't have house numbers on it because I guess the people that had their house before me, everything went to the post office box. So hit the thumbs up, hit the bell when they get notification, which you subscribe, make your comments, and I've told you some of the things that I like, and you all know how many subscribers you get, that you get before YouTube really do anything, or anybody makes a donation to YouTube. So you all know it. From what I read, is 50. It could be more, but what I saw was 50. So I don't know. So tell your friends, share them. Tell them to go to YouTube, to Tom Cartwright 4375. If any of you going to be first-time home buyers, you know, you can go to the bank. You can go to US HUD, or you're a veteran, you can go to the VA, or you can go to USDA. USDA based it on your income. I'll take you through some of the steps. I told you some of the qualifications for your credit. I told you about the vouchers. Another thing, you have to ask your real estate agent I think they call it title insurance. That'll protect you in case you got a bad neighbor says, well, your fence is on my property, this and that. That title insurance will protect you, I think, maybe around $100. I can't remember. That always paid for in my closing costs. USDA also require that you pay your first year insurance. If you got a good insurance agent, that can be included into the closing costs. You also got to take your first time home buyer's course. I tell you what to ask for on an inspector. You got to have your house inspected. You can go to YouTube. It's Mike Holmes, but you can put his name in. I think that'll bring up Home FULTV. But Mike Holmes will bring it to you. He's an inspector, I guess, Canada. He finds stuff that the other home inspectors should tell you about. You should ask questions. Are they a licensed building contractor? Are they a licensed electric contractor? Are they a licensed plumber? Are they a licensed air conditioned heat people? That's questions, ask them. That's some of the YouTube channels you can go to. Tell RD on the scene that I sent you there. Use my name, Tom Cartwright, 4375, that we sent you to his YouTube video. Tell them other people that I tell you. Do the same thing. Subscribe to those YouTube channels. And if you like police pursuits, there's one, it's Arkansas, that the Arkansas police put out. They give in some doozies in Arkansas. You see pit maneuvers, you see that. People is crazy in the state of Arkansas. So that's, if you like police pursuits, you want to go to that. I know it's Arkansas, maybe you put Arkansas police pursuits. There's another video that's put out by a sheriff's department. I forget what state it's in. They call it Live on Patrol. You want to do that. They're pretty, that's pretty nice of the sheriff's department to have live streaming. They got one part of the sheriff's department. They look for stolen vehicles. That's what they do. They got gift cards that might hand out to some homeless people, maybe a $20 gift card. So God bless those Live on Patrol if you like to watch that. And it's getting ready to snow up there where they're at. I think up in the mountains of Bakerfield it's snow. I think they call it the vine, the grapevine, but I think there's two grapevines. Because one got a big hill, and they got sand that in case you lose your brakes, you can go off in it. I've been over that a couple of times, but I don't think it's, like I said, maybe there's another one, so just be careful out there this winter. If it snows, you're not going to see me get out there because my tower is front wheel drive and you got crazy. I might drive up to a bridge where I can show you I-65, pull off to the side and let you watch some of the crazy people out there when it snows. If they have any wrecks that I can get to without getting run over, I'll bring you that. But remember, those live streamers in Baker, California, or in the other state, remember, they're not police officers. They bring you more what the news media does. sometimes they're on the scene right after it happens, or they just get lucky. And for what I've seen on RD on the scene, Bakersfield Police Department and maybe the Sheriff's Department, they do watch those live streamers. I remember one that was on RD on the scene. Maybe it was last year. I could be in for what year it's on. And somebody stole a bicycle. I'll go 20 or 26 inch. And Roger had to be coming down the street. And there it was. The person was riding it, and Roger gave the cross street. That wasn't a couple of minutes later, Bakersfield Police Department came up and arrested the person for stealing the bike. So they do watch certain live streamers in California. I say they watch Bravo Street Media because they're out there more than Roger is. I think they're on till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning California time. So that means my time, 7 to 8 o'clock my time. They real nice people. So I want to thank you. There's somebody still on here, but they haven't made no comments. That's okay. God bless you. God will reward you for your good deeds. So I'm going to say it. Will I be back on tonight? I like to use my laptop, but it just won't. The graphics on it is kind of dead. It cuts in and out because it don't have the best graphics card. So that's the problem. I gotta have a laptop that got a good graphics card. It's something at prison on my laptop says HDR, but some people knows about computers that run in prison said you got to get what they call a gaming computer. But you can find them for $300, but I don't know. It don't say what kind of graphics card it has in it. You know, you go to Best Buy. They're there to sell you stuff. They're not there to be honest. They're there to make money. So who can I trust? So you all out there that knows computer, and you probably using Prism, maybe play a few games on it where, you know, driving an 18-wheel, you know the graphics card, so you know what I want, but I don't play games, you know, except maybe solitaire, so, but to use Prism on my laptop, I got to have a good graphics card, which I don't know nothing about computers, so you can go to Amazon and have it delivered to my post office box. You know about how long it'll take to get there. Amazon will notify you when it gets to my post office box. So, you know, so that tells you one major thing that I can use at the house. Thanks to RD on the scene, which they use a tablet in the car. I don't know about a tablet. Probably the same problem. It don't have the best graphics card. Can you use that and plug into your cigarette lighter? Can you download Prism like you do on your laptop to that? That way, I don't know nothing about any of that crap. And another thing I don't know about the GoPro, except what YouTube videos. I know they said you can Bluetooth it. Does that mean if you're doing a live stream on your cell phone, will that GoPro show it. Which, I don't. So if any of you using a GoPro and you live stream, let me know about that. Also, can you hook it up to your cigarette lighter? I know they got like a handle that is like a extra battery. I know about that part. I like some of the aspects of the GoPro. You can really get a close-up better than you can a cell phone. I know from when I saw in videos, they got another lens you can put on. I guess they call that 2.0 or something, but I see some videos on a cell phone, but I wouldn't know where you go to get it. It's an attachment you can put onto your cell phone where you can really go way out there and bring your video in closer more when I don't know what's that called. I don't even know if they make it for an iPhone SE. So I wouldn't think, you all go to KCB scanner, also Bakersfield scanner. Tell them I told you about it. Tell them Tom Cartwright 4375 YouTube told us about your channel. I appreciate the people who does that. And God, like I say, there's some of you that don't believe in God. That's your right as a U.S. citizen. You don't have to go to church every Sunday or Wednesday and Sunday. You can watch it on a TV. You got all kinds of preachers. Maybe your church live stream it on YouTube. Just like RD on the Scene. His church live stream it. You don't have to go to church to believe in God. But I've seen some people go to church when I was younger. They believe in God. As soon as you walk out that door, the devil takes him back. Yeah, that's true. The devil takes him back. You're supposed to believe in God 24/7. So you believe in God. It might take a while for him to answer your prayers. Never give up. You people who got cancer, keep fighting. Find something to keep you going, like your children or your grandkids. Keep fighting. If you got legalized marijuana in your state for medical reasons, that'll help you out. Or gummy bears, it's legal in your state. You don't take it to get high. You take it for pain. So that's something you want to look into. If you got diabetes, look at them zero sugar soft drinks, which I drink Pepsi Zero Sugar, which to me, I cannot tell the difference between regular Pepsi. That could be if you take an Ozempic, a shot once a week, nothing tastes right anymore. So I used to eat a loaf of bread a week, weighed over 240 pounds, eating peanut butter and honey, peanut butter, bologna. Used to eat at fast food restaurants, pizza. Since I've been taking Ozempic, I've lost better than 60 pounds. When I went to the doctor on the 3rd, I'm down to 185.2 pounds from about 250. I said 240 plus, but about 250. and 44 around the waist. I need to buy me some new blue jeans, which these I got on is 40. I can take 3 fingers between my belly and where you buckle it. I got 3 fingers, so that'd be 1.5 inches. So I think of 38. So I would buy me a pair of 38. The length is 30. 38 around the waist and 30 in length. Blue jeans. Sorry I don't have my teeth in. I wore my teeth for about a year, and I had to, put the glue. I've seen people that just stick them in and they don't fall out. If I don't put that glue on it to hold them in, they'll fall out when I eat something. So, I might have to go back to the dentist, but go back to the same dentist, I don't know. So, that's something, I do. When I go to the doctor towards the end of the month, I got a problem here in my throat. I can eat some food and have no problems. Other food I can eat, you can hear like it's bubbling. So my throat is closing. I can't eat nothing. I can't drink nothing. It all comes back up. It's like the flame that I throw up. So that means I got to have I know I'm going to screw this up. Your esophagus needs to be spread out. So that's something when I go to the doctor, that end of January, that's my next scheduled doctor's appointment. Except Wednesday, my son wants to go to the eye doctor, and he says, I'm going to the doctor. So we go to the eye doctor. It's called, I forget what it's called, Vision something. It's in Clarksville, Indiana, on Veterans Parkway. So the last time I went, I had a woman eye doctor. She was great. But I had this other eye doctor. He's more of a family doctor. He took care of the whole family, my grandma, dad and mom. Took care of everybody. Took care of my daughter. My doctor went to him, and she told him the name. Are you any kin to Bob Cartwright? I said, yeah, that's my grandpa. That's the same thing happened with my son. So, yeah, that's my grandpa. And he told me he passed away in April of 92. But, you treat people nice, you be polite. Teach your kids to be polite to ladies, to hold the door open. Because kids nowadays, some of them's not polite, but I'm so proud of my son. He is polite as he can be, but you don't want to make him mad. So that's another point, but he's polite. I raised him to be polite, but I also taught him not to take no crap off of anybody. But nowadays people carry guns and knives, so you got to be careful. So make your donations. I hope by doing that live stream in my automobile. So I got to look at that and see how I've done. But maybe Friday, like I say, if they ordered it on Wednesday, I should get it by Friday or Saturday. It just depends. So I get that. I could do a bit of live streaming in my automobile. I could take you around Salisbury and show you a little bit about Clarksville. Now I could show you a little bit about Jeffersonville along the river. I can show you the courthouse of Clark County. I can show you, if it's not flooded,
where I usually go in the summertime, watch people on the boats and stuff like that. So I show you that. Then I show you part of the Pleasant Ridge subdivision, the new homes they got up there, which I do not love slab homes. You got no crawl space. My question, what happened if that water line breaks? How you going to get to it if it's in concrete? You know, that's a question. I think all cities, towns, and counties, if you're going to have a zoning law, a building ordinance, you got to have a basement in it. And if the person knows how to build a basement, it won't leak. You got to think of your family. If you're in what they call Tornado Alley, where I live, take my word, you're in Tornado Alley. I sure don't want to go jump in a creek and have the tornado go over me. I get wet. So that's something. So none of those new homes up in the Pleasant Ridge subdivision has a basement. Maybe some of those few old homes does. But that's, a few questions. I know that building inspector in Charlestown don't know the difference between 12-2 with ground or 14-2. You're supposed to build houses using 12-2 with ground. Your 220 is supposed to be number 10 with ground. Or 12-3, whatever you call it. So, them houses, to me, is not safe. I've seen some of the wiring in there. Instead of 12-2 with ground, it's made of 14. It's a lighter wire. With all the stuff we got, you got people who got dishwasher, garbage disposal, your TV, your computer. That ain't going to handle it. You also see if they got surge protectors, any of these new construction. So if I was going to build a house, I'd make sure that I have a basement, have it fixed right, see what their qualifications are to have a house. You got to have windows in your basement where you can escape. So you might want to put something by those windows where you can climb out and go out the windows. You might want to put your hot water heater in your basement, gas or electric, because you're going to have heat in your basement. If you live in the city, that means you got natural gas. You might think of a tankless hot water, but really look into it. Ask them plumbers who have a tankless hot water heater. Well, you can go ask them questions before you decide that. But you live out in the county like that. I don't have gas. You either have to use LP or pay for them to run a gas pipeline in. I don't want to do it. I don't want the smell of natural gas. So that's something you might want to look into. So, I mentioned the live streamers to go to. I told you some of the things to donate. If you don't have the money, it's okay. It's up to God to help. So, one thing I do need is that laptop with the best graphics card. I guess maybe HDR, because it tells me on my HP that the graphic card won't handle it or not enough something. I don't know. Comes to computers, I'm done. So if you got a Amazon account and you know about computers, you know what I'm asking for. They will deliver it to the post office. At least my post office got maybe 12 by 12 or 14 by 14. They put it in there and put the key in my box. So that, hi Amanda on TikTok. Because I put on TikTok that I'll be on here. So I get notifications from TikTok and Twitter. And I want to thank all of these people. What? I always hit the wrong button when I'm texting. I want to hit KBC scanner. I hit ICE instead of KCB. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. But I got big fingers. And you know how little keyboard is on a cell phone. I'm sorry for that. So, KCB scanner, I am driving safe. Well, that shows you how much, when I got the phone in that Otter, OTTER phone case, I can't see my comments until I take it out of it. But I'm hoping by Friday, between Friday and Monday, to have it in my car where I can put it on the dash, turn it sideways. Then that way I can see my phone screen. If prison can it'll stay in the landscape mode. So I hope it'll stay in there, but prison for the mobile needs to keep it where it stay in the mode until you change it. I've looked at videos. I can't make no sense out of it. I've watched it 3 times and I still can't figure it out. So I want to thank you. I know Pepsi is not my sponsor, but I'm throwing it in there because I have diabetes. Buy Pepsi Zero Sugar. Because I drink it because I'm a diabetic. But there's other soft drink people that got sugar-free. Whatever up to your taste, it's up to you. I'm not forcing Pepsi Zero Sugar on you. But if you're a diabetic, you've been drinking Diet Pepsi, give Pepsi Zero Sugar a try. To me, that tastes better than Diet Pepsi. I could not stand the taste of Diet Pepsi or some of the other soft drinks. But thanks to Pepsi coming out with sugar-free, if you work for Pepsi anywhere in the USA or in the world, you can let your boss or your foreman know. There's this guy on YouTube. He drinks it. He tells people about the Pepsi Zero Sugar. Can we help him out, or send it to corporate? I got a daughter that works for Pepsi up in Austin, but sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. It depends what kind of mood she's in. So, God bless you. Drive safe. Join them other videos I've told you about. Click the notification bell twice. That way you get all notifications. Tell them that Tom Cartwright 4375 YouTube told us to come here and watch your videos. They appreciate stuff like that. But you know the rules on YouTube that you're not supposed to do. If you watch something on YouTube, you know what their YouTube rules is. You don't talk bad about other people's YouTubes. You know, some of them, they don't talk about politics. On my YouTube, I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent. As long as you keep it PG, no foul language. You all might not like Trump, but I love Trump. I'm a Democrat. I vote for the best person. I like Trump. In the 4 years he was in office, he gave his paycheck out to certain charity. So God bless you, President Trump. But look at other presidents. Have you seen old Biden do it? He's in there to make money and kickback. Any president, they're in there to make money. So I will say goodbye. So I want to thank you. So you have a great day. I'll probably be on here later.